the main point I've been pushing with my channel, and the main kind of quote that I just really like to kind of push with a lot of my videos, is results don't come if you give up. I've made many videos, 2-3 videos on it already, and it's just the most thing that's potent to me, and it's just the most thing that I just want to push with people, because I feel like a lot of people find themselves giving up. And the one thing I wanted to say with giving up is it's starting over. It's the worst part of giving up, is starting over. Have you ever been working on a project, or you've been working towards a goal and you have to start over? Like, imagine you're working on a project and then your dog eats it, or your brother steps on it, or your sister throws it away on ice, and your mom or does something with it, or your friend or someone deletes it or something like that. You have to restart now. And how annoying is that? How do you feel? It sucks. It honestly sucks when you have to restart something. We have to start all the way over. That's what happens when you give up. When you give up, you have to now, when you decide to restart, if you decide to restart, now you're starting completely over. Imagine you're pushing for weight loss or something. You're pushing, and you're like, this is hard. This is really, really hard. And you're like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to do whatever. I'm done. I'm giving up. Months later, you're like, you know what? I'm going to try this again. Now, guess what? Now you're behind. You could be farther behind than when you started the last time, but you have to start over now. And how do you feel? You're like, man, I was going so well. Why did I stop? Everyone always thinks that. They're like, why did I stop going? That's the thing. But you don't want to put yourself in that spot. You could catch yourself now and tell yourself, keep going. Let's not stop, because the results aren't going to come if you stop. If you stop, it's over. You might end up having to start from a harder spot from before, or you just might never come back to that again. Don't give up. Do not give up. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. The hardest thing is having to start over. I know you guys have many situations in your life where you have to start over on something, a project or whatever. You've been working so hard on something, so hard on a goal or something, and then you might break something. That's a perfect example. Injuries. I've gone through many of those. You injure yourself. Months and months of recovery. Then you finally come back and you have to start over. You imagine the feeling when you had to realize you had to start over, realize when you injured yourself and you realize, wow, I'm gonna have to heal this and then start over. Dang, this sucks. I know there's people that out there I've known, there's friends out here I know where they've torn their ACL, and I'm just like, it sucks because now they have to start over, and it sucks. It really does suck, but you have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing, because the thing is if they were just to sit on their butts and just not do anything with it, not heal themselves, then it would make it even harder to start over, because then when they're healed, then they have to start farther back than before they even were before the injury anyway. They have to start farther back than if you just kept pushing, kept doing rehab, kept working on it, kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Then when you come back, it's easier to keep going because you were doing the right things. If you just kind of sat on your ass and didn't do anything, well, now you have to start from a farther place back, because you might just take longer to come back. It's easier just to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Don't let the setback stop you. Don't stop pushing. Results won't come if you stop. And starting over is 10 times worse. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Make sure to leave a like down below. Comment anything you like or dislike about today's video. And also subscribe for more content like this. Love you guys all so much. Peace out.